The real challenge for ambitious women in business isn't just managing a rich, full, busy life while growing your business. It's realizing that scaling requires more than just multitasking. So, yes, you're familiar with what it takes to run your business while raising children and supporting your community and nurturing all of those in personal relationships in your life. And while you've mastered getting things done while juggling all of the competing priorities, growing your business to the next level really demands a new approach. And that approach is comprised of daily action, right? Strategic systems and consistency. And so without adopting these habits, even the most ambitious plans can lead to burnout and scattered focus. That's why I'm diving in during this video to provide you with the most 3 powerful steps that you can take to build a resilient mindset to help you take purposeful daily action and achieve predictable, scalable results, no matter how full your schedule is. So let's dive in. While your plan right now most likely isn't working because, well, you need to know about the consistency trap, okay? So have you ever noticed that even the most perfectly crafted plan doesn't guarantee the results that you envisioned? The truth is, success doesn't hinge on perfection. It really relies on consistency and compliance. Right? It means taking simple daily actions over and over and over again to create that compounding effect. And when you do that, you're going to secure those predictable, scalable results, meaning they keep happening. It's not all like you hit a target one time and you're wondering, what the heck did I just do to get here, right? Many business owners fall into the trap of over planning and then under executing, right? This mindset leaves you stuck, overextended, and then frustrated with your progress. So here are the 3 reasons why many business owners struggle to stay consistent and efficient, right? So number 1 is your plan is unrealistic, okay? You've taken so much time to craft this perfect plan, trying to think of all of the most common pitfalls that business owners could possibly fall into, right? So that you can make sure that you don't fall into those same traps. Except that what happens is you create a plan that is like idealized, right? You set really ambitious goals for not realizing that they're just not sustainable. Here's one example, right? If let's say you create a new plan where you're going to spend an hour every morning creating a new course, a new module in your course. And you might find it challenging to stick with this timeline, especially when real life obstacles and obligations begin to pile up. While it may look like spending 1 hour every morning is very feasible, the reality is that often inserting an hour on something else in your morning creates friction, and it actually introduces new obstacles that disrupt the flow of the rest of your day. So instead, I want you to chunk this down a little bit. And first, just adopt a very simple, realistic plan that you can accomplish in just 30 minutes, right? 30 minutes is half the amount of time as an hour, and it's going to be much easier for you to start with 30 minutes, get really good and consistent with following this plan, and then build on from there. Maybe expand it to 45 minutes and then maybe build up to an hour. This way, in the beginning, as you're implementing this new plan, if things don't go as planned, it's much easier to carve out a small window of time at a different point in your day so you can still stay on track, rather than you get to the end of your day, and you know how your days are, right? They're long and tiring. And now you've got to find an additional hour to do this new thing that you've committed to doing, right? Just imagine. How likely are you to stay consistent at that point? Do you see what I mean? So let's chunk it down and make it much more manageable. And then you can build into that hour. Here is the second reason that business owners struggle to stay consistent and efficient. It's that your lifestyle doesn't align with your goals. Okay, so when you're implementing a new strategy or a new plan to support your business growth, you also have to adjust your personal daily habits to support those goals. So for instance, if you plan to wake up earlier to execute this new business plan first thing in your mornings, but you don't change your bedtime, you're quickly going to feel fatigued, right? Because this lack of alignment between your lifestyle and your business goals, it's going to derail your momentum over time. So to stay on track, you need to build your plan into the most productive part of your day. And for most of us, that is the morning. You hear me say that over and over and over again. And you need to reclaim your mornings by eliminating activities that don't serve your business goals. Like, what's my number one go-to? Scrolling social media, right? And then use that time to focus on the high priority tasks. And here is the third struggle that I see business owners encounter, and that is you have an all or nothing mindset. So many business owners believe that if they can't complete everything, every single component of their plan, then there's no point in doing it at all. And this is what I refer to as the all or nothing approach. And it just leads to inconsistent action and delayed progress. So instead of waiting for the perfect conditions, I want you to shift your value here so that the value is on incremental progress. So tracking your achievements, even if they are partial, right? That is going to build momentum, right? If you typically spend a half an hour, writing content or building that curriculum for that new course that you're launching, and you can only give it an honest, focused 20 minutes of your time, isn't 20 minutes better than no minutes? Absolutely. So this consistency is far more valuable than the occasional sprint of productivity followed by long periods of inactivity. Okay, now here are the 3 power moves for consistent growth. Now that you're aware of the 3 common pitfalls that I just reviewed, here are the 3 power moves to ensure you stay consistent, efficient, and on your path to scaling your business. So power move number 1 is keep your plan simple. Keep it simple, Sally. Did you ever learn that KISS approach? Well, it applies here. The perfect plan, it doesn't exist, okay? You think it does, it doesn't. A simple, realistic plan, yes, you can build that quite easily. Keep your plan to no more than 3 steps, and those 3 steps you should be able to complete within 30 minutes or less. Simplicity is key here, especially when your day is already filled with many different tasks and you've got like unpredictable events that often like swoop in. And if you're like me and you're building and scaling your business along with parenting children, we know, right? They always throw us a little zinger. So keep it simple. You can always recover 30 minutes if necessary, but it's far more difficult to find an hour or 2 at the end of your day. Power move number 2 is to schedule this protected time, right? Carve out 30 minutes at the beginning of your day before anything else can get in the way, before, the distractions really begin to pile up, and take ownership over those 30 minutes and remove all of the obvious distractions, right? Let your team know that you're unavailable. Remove your phone and shut off all the notifications so you can focus solely on completing those key tasks. Identify any unnecessary moving habits that are eating into your productive time, like social media scrolling or keeping, 15 tabs open, and replace them with the tasks and habits that are going to push you and your business forward. And here's power move number 3. Value progress over perfection, right? Give yourself credit for partial wins. Consistency doesn't mean hitting the target perfectly every single time. In fact, You rarely ever hit the target perfectly. And that's the beauty of this. It means that you are willing to show up and take action regularly, knowing that that is the win, right? Every time you add another rep here to the cycle, you are refining and you are progressing. Track your progress, right? Check the box every single day. Create a streak of consistency and don't let small setbacks deter you. Each step forward, no matter how big or how small, it keeps you moving forward towards those larger goals. So, in the end, really what I'm talking about here is staying consistent so that you can scale effortlessly. Scaling your business doesn't require complex strategies and impossible plans. No. The secret is really consistency, efficient planning, and having a really realistic approach to your daily habits. So, by keeping your plans simple and protecting your time in your calendar and focusing on progress over perfection, you're going to create momentum here. That is the momentum that you need to reach that next level of success. So now I want you to ask yourself, what is one small business building refinement you can make in your plan that you're using today? Okay, I want you to make that small refinement and hey, shoot me a message back. If you're not connected with me over text messaging or SMS, there's a link below this video that you can click so that you can be sure to do that. But send me a quick message and let me know what that one refinement is, and I am going to give you some personalized encouragement to keep on going. All right, I'll see you out there.